when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm just chilling. Happy Easter.
I know. Happy Easter.
Yeah. Are you doing anything special today?
I'm not. Are you?
No.
Everybody keeps asking me that. I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like I haven't done anything for Easter forever. I forgot it was Easter today, actually.
Yeah, I know. People just like kept bringing it up, and I was just like, I
yeah,
hadn't considered.
That's the thing. I can't say I plan on doing anything special. I'm having dinner tonight.
Okay,
I'm gonna try Issa Rae's new restaurant that she just opened up.
Oh, nice.
So there's that, but it wasn't an Easter plan. It just happened that we got a reservation on this day.
On this day.
That wasn't exactly it. We're doing things a little bit backwards. We were supposed to do our intro first. Okay. Do you have a song?
I do. Okay, I feel like you're gonna get this right off of that, but all right. Okay. Hoes keep thinking I'ma fall for this bitch, and I won't be tired feeling sorry for these hoes.
Obviously, I know. Because this song is on my gym playlist. Okay. So I listen to it every single day. Obviously, this is Neva, Flo Milli, and Mona Leo. You want to know what's funny? Not funny, just interesting that you brought that up. So this girl, she posted on TikTok, like she compiled all of Megan Thee Stallion's workouts that she posts in her little video to make a Megan Thee Stallion workout plan. And I've been doing the plan for 2 weeks now. I've lost 5 pounds.
Really?
Yes. Let me tell you, she be in that bitch working.
Oh yeah.
I don't sweat that much when I'm at the gym. Like I just never have. When I tell you I have been leaving the gym and I'm my deodorant lasts all day long. Yeah. Like I use men's deodorant, so I never had that problem.
Yeah.
I have been leaving the gym and I'm sweat. I gotta take a shower as soon as I get home. Like really? That's how sweaty I am.
Send the workout.
I'll send it to you. I'll text it to you. But I've been doing it for like 2 weeks now. That's not related to the song at all. Why did I bring that up? Oh, because I'm saying the song's on my gym. The song's on my gym. Exactly. The song's on my gym playlist. That's how I got there. Got it. I'm back.
Okay.
No, but it's really good. I'll send it to you. Yeah. And you gotta let me know how you like it. Because it's intense. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I need that.
Okay. Mine. You're gonna guess it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna rap it. I'm gonna do it like spoken word because I think if I rap it, it's gonna be way too easy if I do it. Okay. Pussy so good that he hid in the woe. I'm trying to come put that ass in your face. I got him making a mess in his clothes. I got him falling in love with me. I got him all in the mall spinning. I said, if I come and give you this ass, is you gonna know what to do with it?
What song is that?
I'll go back a little further if you want me to.
Yeah.
He want to know how I move on the D. I want a nigga that eat like a Q. Why you with her and she built like a P? Ride on that dick on my tiptoes. Pussy so good that he hid in the woe. I'm trying to
Sex Talk, Megan Thee Stallion.
It's not Sex Talk, but it is Megan Thee Stallion. But same mixtape. That's the correct mixtape, but it's not Sex Talk.
Okay. I can hear the beat.
I know.
In my head.
I know you can. That's why I didn't want to do it in the. I said she's gonna guess it immediately.
Dang, that's yeah. What song is that?
Do you want me to tell you?
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
You're gonna be so pissed when you find out because I guarantee it was on the tip of your tongue.
Simon Says? No. Shake that.
It's Shake That, yes.
Shake That.
I
was like, I know this song.
You wanna know what's funny? I have been going back and listening. Honestly, a lot of my workout playlist is Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I can't even lie. But I've been returning to Fever And just remembering, like, because we talk about a lot how, like, we reminisce on that summer when she dropped this and just how good of a summer it was. But I was like, damn, I wonder if she would ever run this back. And then she posted
that poster,
the poster for her new single, and I was like, this looks just like the mixtape from Fever. I wonder if she's about to, like, is she coming to heat up the summer again?
I hope so. I hope this is redemption for the Fever movie.
Do you think she's gonna go on tour again this year?
I don't know.
Because she just went on tour.
I feel like no.
Yeah, I think no too. I wonder. I would love, and maybe this is wishful thinking, but I would love for her to open up for Beyonce on the Cowboy Carter tour. Wouldn't it make sense?
I could see it. But I don't know. Probably
you don't think
not.
So? I mean, obviously, there's no way. Like, the tour starts in basically a week, a little over a week. Are you going?
I am not going, but I am going. I just got told that I'm gonna be going to Kendrick and SZA. So I'm going next week in Dallas.
I cannot wait for you to tell me, because my date isn't until May 23rd.
Okay.
So I have a month, and I've been like on TikTok, like scrolling because it started last night. I'm like on Twitter trying to like, I'm just so hyped. Like, I feel like, why do I have to wait so long? What I'm trying to do now is secure a second ticket because they have 3 shows.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to 1 show, but come on, like, this is not, I gotta see them live twice.
I'm so excited.
So I'm excited for you. Have you ever seen Kendrick live?
No, I haven't seen Kendrick. I've never seen SZA. Never. And so I'm super excited.
Of all the rappers who put on shows, I've seen Kendrick live 1, 2, 3. I've seen Kendrick live 3 times. I've seen SZA live once. I actually saw SZA live during the Control tour era.
Like, nice.
It was fucking standing room in not Union Station, but it was in New York. I don't know where it was. But when I tell you, like, people talk so much shit about SZA as a singer, but when I went to go see her live, actually, that's a lie. I've seen SZA live twice. Because I also saw her on the TDE Championship Tour. And both times, she sounded phenomenal. So
really?
I don't know. And I could tell when people are lip syncing. And sometimes she is lip syncing because she's doing the little dancey dance. But you know, she ain't she's not vocalist of the century. Like, I don't think nobody's expecting that. But when I tell you, she sounded good.
I'm excited.
I'm shocked when people be talking so much shit about her. But Kendrick, oh my God, when I tell you, every single time he puts on a show,
I know.
But the thing is, I can't do general admission. Last time, I can't do it anymore. Last time, I almost got into a fight with an entire Mexican family. I'm telling you, the whole family was trying to jump me because I was up against the gate and they were pushing, trying to get me out of my spot. And then the mama starts an argument with me. And then her daughter and her daughter's girlfriend are like, we don't talk to my mom like that. And I'm just like, I'm not missing this fucking song. Y'all got to shut the fuck up talking to me. Like, he was about to perform Family Ties with Baby Keem. And so I knew it was going to get really rowdy. I'm like, I might die in this crowd. Like, these people might kill me. They might jump me. Like, the whole family was trying to come at me. So I need a seat. I can't do it no more. Like, I can't do it no more. I'm not trying to get into a fight and get kicked out of the concert.
No, you gotta be concerned for your safety.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm excited because I'm actually going with my parents. And
really, your parents? I know you said your dad's a huge hip hop fan, but your mom is gonna go.
She is not. She is not a huge hip hop fan. They just see, this is the power of having good friends. Yes. So their friends have a suite at American Airlines.
Okay.
And so they're like, hey, we're gonna go to Kendrick and SZA. Do you want to come? And my mom was like, oh, Brianna's gonna be in town. She's like, bring her too. And I was like,
I love that.
So I'm gonna go to the concert with my parents
because I love a sweet baby. Give me some shrimp cocktail.
I'm gonna have a
and
ball.
Some pizza, some shit. You know,
I
had the most disgusting pizza last night. I got to talk about it because I want to slander this business. I was high. Okay, yes, and then I was like, you know what? I could really go for a really good like slice right now, like a Detroit style Sicilian slice. There was this place. It was like a 45-minute walk. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. My edible's about to kick in. I'll walk.
It'll be a nice little walk out.
I was listening to this dumbass audiobook that I love. Why? Tell me why I'm listening to this audio. I don't know why I do this. I'm listening to this audiobook right now about this woman. She wrote a book about husband hunters, about women from America who try and marry into British royalty. And I'm obsessed with it. Like, it's the dumbest fucking book ever written, and I can't stop listening to this shit. I get there, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna get 2 slices. I have to get a pepperoni because I gotta be safe. But then they had this other one. It was like spicy vodka sauce with like a ricotta and hot honey. Let me tell you, I hate hot honey. I think it's an industry plant.
Come on.
I think, when have you ever heard this much about hot honey?
Why
is everybody talking about it right now? I think it's an industry plant. You know,
it's been around for the past couple of years, I feel like.
I don't trust it. So I said no hot honey. So I'm high as hell. So I just sit down at the little bench tables that they have. It's like 10:30 at night. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but fuck it.
Yeah.
That was the most disgusting pizza I have ever put
Both
in
of
my...
them?
No. The pepperoni was fine.
Okay.
The pepperoni I'd had before.
Okay.
But I was like, girl, why don't you just like branch out? Never again. Never branch out. Disgusting.
That's how
it tasted like vomit on pizza, on bread. I was so mad that I paid $8 for that fucking shitty ass slice.
Oh, I'm sorry for you. There's nothing worse.
If you go to Prince Street Pizza, you should spit on them, okay?
When they're in a small business.
They are not a small business. They are a national chain.
Oh, never mind.
But still, terrible. You've never had Prince Street Pizza?
No.
You never heard of them?
Mm-mm.
They're really good. I think they have locations in like New York or I don't know, but I know they're like a national chain because I went to their website because I wanted to.
You wanted to leave a review?
I submitted a complaint. I sent an email.
That's how you know it is bad, when you're like willing to like go the extra mile to write a review. I was so mad.
Anyway, hi guys.
Oh
Back to another episode of Where My Girls At. What the fuck am I talking about pizza for?
You were upset. You were upset.
No, I really was upset. Like, it ruined my whole fucking high. I was disgusted. Anyway, what else is going on? You're going to see Kendrick and SZA.
I'm going to see Kendrick and SZA. I am getting a massage tomorrow, which is going to be great.
Excellent.
What else? I feel like that's it. Wedding planning, and
wedding planning. How's it going? Is it going well? Is it very stressful?
It is not that stressful because I feel like I have a lot of lead time. Okay. But my next thing is I'm trying to book a DJ, and it's funny because
that's
it's
a hard one.
I'm trying to find this DJ, and my wedding planner recommended one. I was like, "Hey, send me your mix. Like, I want to hear how you do it." And
send me your tape.
It was so bad. It was so bad. I was so mad. Like, I listened to 3 different ones. I was like, these transitions are horrible. I can't hear this. And I'm like talking to my mom about it. And she was like, well, I mean, how hard is it to, be a DJ? I was like, hard enough that this is not good.
Yeah.
And so I'm still on the market.
Was the DJ Asian?
No, he was a black guy.
Oh, okay.
It was a black guy, unfortunately. And so I'm looking for a good DJ. Yeah. Do a nice little mix transitions.
Wow. So, that would be something that would be very big for me.
It's vital.
It's very vital because they set the whole tone
of
to the reception.
Evening. Yeah,
exactly. And so how dare they be terrible at their fucking especially because they want money, okay? Like,
no, exactly.
It's not cheap, honey.
So that's what I've been on. How about you? You've been doing some stand-up?
I've been doing some stand-up. I have a show on Saturday. It's this new comedy club. It's gonna be really exciting because it's like an actual like really famous one in LA, and I have to audition to get a slot, which is really nerve-wracking because I haven't auditioned in so long. But I'm really excited. I've tried out some material for it like last week. It did not go well. But that helped me because then I got to tweak it, so that I could but no. I'm excited. It's really fun. I feel like the weather's just heating up and I'm just like I'm just ready to be back the fuck outside.
On a rooftop somewhere,
Oh my
cocktail
God.
in
Drink in my
hand.
hand. I'm going out at 9:30 p.m. on a Sunday. Like, I never would do that, like, in the fall or the winter. But I'm like, fuck it. It's summer. I'm still on spring break.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm actually like in a very good mood.
I love that.
I've been chilling. Like, I swear, like, I've just been chilling. I've been working. I've been like auditioning. I've been doing stand up. I've been reading silly ass books and eating terrible pizza. And that's really what
No,
I'm
that's
doing.
great. That's self-care.
No, literally. Like, my brain has been turned off. Like,
I
all
love that for
fucking
you.
week, you know?
I love that for you.
Okay, let's get into some hot topics. I feel like this episode is going to be short because there just is not a lot. So a couple things I want to talk about. Cardi B is really teasing this role. Here she go.
Here she go
I
again.
haven't even forgotten. You won't even let me get through the sentence. Cardi B is teasing an alleged tour. She said on one of her Twitter spaces that she signed a deal with Live Nation back in February and she plans to go on tour. When she plans to go on tour, I don't know.
We'll see.
What she's going to tour with, I don't know. It could be another album, but how do we know if it's coming or when it's coming? I want to know what your thoughts. Like, would you go see Cardi B live? What would you expect for the tour to be like?
I think I would see her live. I think she'd be entertaining.
Yeah.
I think that she would obviously, I think, have to have some new material, some like new songs to play.
She gotta have something, man.
She has something. But I think it would be a performance. Like, I think that she would have some really good choreography. I think that she'd probably do a lot of like good guests that would come on as well.
Because people would come out for her.
Yeah, people would come out for her.
She seems to have a really good reputation. Like, people really love working with her.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that says a lot about her character. Because not to bring up oh girl, but who the fuck comes out to perform with Nicki Minaj? I think that says a lot. Like,
no, 100%.
No, but I agree. Like, but my thing is, like, I just want some new material. Like, I want some new material. I'm not saying I don't want to hear the songs from Invasion of Privacy, but if I was going to hear those on a tour, it should have happened like years ago. You know, like we just passed the 7th anniversary of Invasion of Privacy. Incredible album. I think it's gonna stand the test of time. It's gonna be we've already talked about the album and how it shifted. Like, we know what it was. Right. But now I'm like, okay, what else?
And what else?
You know what I mean?
What else?
And
exactly.
What else?
Exactly.
Like, I need something more. There's that. Benicia. So just like checking in on our freshman list girls, Anicia and Samarson both had features for Complex's like their latest issue. The interviews are really short because the whole interview is going to be in the actual physical issue that you have to order. So it wasn't really that insightful into their process or talking about anything. But I just thought it was so interesting, like, that they're really rallying behind these women and there's like some real momentum in their career. And not to say that we're always right, but I mean, the girls are like, people are tuning in. I'm seeing Samara Sin's latest song and her latest verse like going viral on Twitter and on TikTok. And people are talking about like, oh, let's get into her. Like, she's gotten co-signs from Erykah Badu, and Anicia obviously has worked with like a ton of people. Obviously, we did not love the last one that she released.
I was about to say, about that shit, who is Anicia signed to? Do you know?
That's a great question. I have no idea about anything. Because I was like,
I'm curious who is like putting the machine behind her. Because I'm not saying that she's not deserving of it, but I'm curious who's like, you know what, we're gonna go all in on her. Like, I'm curious.
I think there has to be one, and it's the same kind of thing I think is behind Sexy Red, because
I'm so over Sexy Red.
Wait, because that's exactly what I'm saying is like, they're trying to, and I rarely say these kinds of things because I think people say them and they're being ridiculous. I think she's the one who's being forced on us. Like,
Sexy Red is.
Yes. I don't think it's Doechii. I don't think it's any of these other industry plant allegations. I think it's Sexy. I don't even think it's Ice Spice. I think it's Sexy Red. I think it's Sexy Red who's being forced on us. When Hood Hottest Princess came out, phenomenal mixtape.
Yeah.
Incredible run that she had. Ski Yee was viral. Get It Sexy was viral.
Yeah.
Great songs. Gotta give it to her. I will still go back and listen to that. This latest shit.
Basura. Like,
I mean, and it's crazy because now she's in rooms with Justin Bieber. She's on songs with Bruno Mars and Tommy Richmond. You can't tell me that somebody's not forcing that shit to happen because the talent is not matching
it's not.
with the support that's coming. And it's so heavy-handed. Like, you can see, obviously, and this is an aside, but I have to say this about Tyla. Do you listen to Tyla's music?
A little bit.
I like her music. I think she's like, okay. But to me, it's just like, I can see the Svengali working, the strings. They're trying with everything in them to make another Rihanna. But everything they're doing with her is so heavy-handed. Like, it's just, they are trying to just recreate the entire formula for Tyla, but it's not working.
I didn't peep that.
It's not working. It's like, it's so obvious that they want her to be Rihanna, and she doesn't have it. Like, say what you want about Rihanna, okay, whatever, she can't sing, people say that, blah blah blah. She's not a great people say that, girl. They be like, she's not a great live performer. What? Fuck all that shit. Rihanna was a fucking superstar. Like, when it comes to hits on hits on hits, when it comes to music, who gives a fuck if she writes the music? She knows what sounds good. She has an ear for music. She's just like, you could never make another pop star like Rihanna. Yeah. And I mean, she's also a fashion icon. And they're trying to do that with Tyla too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, girl, stop. Like, I'm looking at all these new pop stars and there's just such a lack of originality. I'm seeing it with these rappers too. There's such a lack of originality. They're trying to recreate what worked.
Right.
But people don't understand it worked before because it was new. They were trying something new. Why is nobody trying anything new lately? That's my thing. Like, everybody wants
safe bets. They want safe bets.
But it's like, it's boring. That's not what this is supposed to be.
I agree.
It's not supposed to be like that. I think it's so boring.
Yeah.
Who was that talking? We were talking about Sexy
Red.
That's why I brought it up. That's why
we were talking about Sexy Red, but also Anicia.
Anicia,
but I do think that I think Samara Sin is like who she thinks she is. Like, I think
I agree with that.
She is definitely like, she gives me like Smino type of vibes.
That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly. Yeah. And remember, she's on tour with him.
Right.
She's on tour with him. And so it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. I agree with that. For Anicia, I'm waiting for this. I'm gonna hold out hope. Like, I want this new tape to wow me. Because Princess Pop That didn't do it for me.
Right.
Some of the songs I like from Princess Pop That. Some of the things she's put out I liked. I want this new tape to wow me. If she's
like
saying,
to cement, like, this
that
is who she is.
Who she is. I want her identity to be so clear.
I agree.
And so, like, unique and so her. I want it to, I want, like I said, I want these women like Lotto and Anicia to be the new face of Atlanta rap. Lotto is already, I mean, she's doing her fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
I want Anicia to, like, stamp herself. You know what I mean? Like, I need that. Moving on, because she's talking a lot about her, new mixtape. So that's why I was saying that. So I'm like, I really need that. Nicki Minaj's home has gotten swatted. Do you know what that is?
No. I was about to say, I was reading a little bit about it. It's like when they do is it a raid? Like,
they are fucking they're saying, like, there's a threat, and then they send a SWAT team to someone's house.
That's crazy.
Like, they said they received a complaint of an assault with a deadly weapon that was taking place and claiming that somebody had been shot.
Wow.
Apparently this is not the first time. Apparently her house has been swatted. Apparently her house has been swatted a couple times. And you know what they're saying? They're saying that, somebody wants her husband dead. Like, They're saying that somebody was her husband dead.
What?
I don't know, but I just like they're like. I mean, her address has to be public because he's a sex offender, so people know where she lives. He's the register, so people know where she lives, and apparently they keep doing this. Apparently nobody was home, like she wasn't even at the house. Blah, like so. Thank God, but like think about like she's
that's
a baby.
Scary.
She's a baby, like she's a child, a fucking toddler,
that's scary.
and people they're showing up to the house with guns.
Yeah,
guns to kill her. That's fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's just I can't believe people are doing that. Like people take standing and all the bullshit to such unsafe levels. Like you don't have to like her, you don't have to agree with her, you don't have to think she's a good person. But that extra shit
to be about that action like that, like
nobody needs to die behind this shit. Okay,
no, not at all.
It's actually crazy to take it that
deep.
far.
It's not
showing
that
up
deep.
to sending a SWAT team to somebody's house. They could have killed her and her fucking kid.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Moving on. So just like we said, Billboard is back at it. They formulated another list.
They put this in ChatGPT and said
they formulated another list. So Billboard staff ranks the best female rappers of all time, and they go all the way from 1 to 25. So I'm gonna read off the list. 25 is Tierra Whack, 24 Doechii, 23 Gangsta Boo, 22 Lady of Rage, 21 Glorilla, 20 Moni Love, 19 Lotto, 18 Remy Ma, 17 Rhapsody, 16 Doja Cat, 15 Megan Thee Stallion, 14 Left Eye, 13 Trina, 12 Debrat, 11 Cardi B, 10 Foxy Brown, 9 Eve, 8 Roxanne Shante, 7 Salt and Pepper, 6 NC Light, 5 Queen Latifah, 4 Lil Kim, 3 Lauryn Hill, 2 Missy Elliott, and 1 Nicki Minaj. I have to say, 1 through 5, I agree with.
1 through 5, like in that exact order?
I do. That exact order, I agree with. There are a couple people I would have knocked off this list, though.
Okay, I can see 1 through. I don't know about in this order.
Okay, in what order would you do 1 through 5?
I guess I would probably put. Maybe I'm being biased. I was gonna
it's hard not to be, though.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be objective about this. Like, do I think that Lil' Kim is better than Nicki Minaj?
It's hard to say because there's so many different factors.
Right. And then, like, again, like, I feel like comparing, like, a Missy Elliott to Nicki Minaj is also different.
It's just so different.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right.
Without 2 through 5, there would be no number 1.
Yes.
I would even go without 2 through 10, there would be no number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like, without all of those women.
Okay, like, Roxanne Shante, you think she deserves to be top 10?
I mean, as far as impact, but as far as, like, rhyming ability?
Yeah, I'm like, I guess I would want to know how this was judged on. Is it impact? Is it about bars? Is it about like, I want to know.
I feel like it's a combination of those things.
Because
I really do.
Because, like, to me, then I'm like, I think Remy Ma needs to be pulled up further.
Okay, where would you rank Remy Ma?
I would put Remy Ma probably. I'd put her maybe like 11. Okay. 11. Okay. I think that I would also, but I'm like, again, I feel like I'm biased now because it's like I've seen some of these other. I think the relevancy of who they are now is swaying me. Like,
sure.
Like a Doechii, I think should be higher. I feel like a Doja Cat should be higher. I think that I think Lotto has been like incredible these like past couple of years. I think she should be higher. Yeah. But I don't know. I think there's a lot. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into it. But I was like, initially when I was looking at this, I was like, I don't know. This felt off to me.
I would have swapped. I definitely would have put Trina higher on the list. Like, okay. I would have put Trina at number 11 instead of Cardi B. That to me makes a lot more sense. Left Eye, I would have put lower on the list. You know, Moni Love, I would have. We can take her off the list. You know, like I totally think you know, yeah, Gangsta Boo, I would have put her a little bit higher on the list.
Okay.
I think Tierra Whack and Doechii could be a little bit higher on the list as well. You know, I mean, obviously these things are always so subjective. Like there's no one right way to talk about this, but I do think it's interesting now that there is a conversation about this, you know?
For sure.
That finally this is what's in the limelight. Like this is what we're talking about. Like, well, who really is the best at this shit? You know? But as we speak, Billboard is probably already creating another list. A different list. A different list to upset somebody different.
Right.
Anyway, let's talk about Megchella.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about her Coachella performance. She's performing again today. But
I hope she releases. Is she going to release the new single today or Monday?
Well, what she says is she's going to release the new single next week.
Okay.
Like on a Friday or a Thursday or something like that. Let's talk about Megchella. I mean, just the whole thing was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, I love the set list. I love the transition. Some of it I felt like was lagging a little bit, but I feel like they were having like a lot of like issues. Like she was having like tech issues, but she was working through them so seamlessly. The outfits, the costumes were incredible. I thought it was so interesting too for her to open up the show with Ungrateful. Like what was behind that? And what's crazy is people love to say all the time, like, oh, she doesn't have any hits. She doesn't have any hits. Baby, she could have performed for a whole other hour.
Yeah.
Like, she could have performed longer. And there was so many songs that she didn't do that she could have done. But I thought it was phenomenal. What an incredible, I think, just achievement. Like, Queen Latifah coming out before you at your performance at Coachella. Like, I just love that she got to do Coachella over and she got to do it her way. Because this performance is so much better, worlds better than her first Coachella performance was. This, to me, was a headlining performance.
I was about to say, when did she do Coachella before?
When Plan B came out.
Plan B came out.
So that was a couple of years ago. That was a couple of years ago. And her set was during the daytime. This time, the only person who performed after her was Post Malone. And that's why they cut her set. Because she had gone over her time. And so she couldn't do Mamushi because she had to get off the stage. Because she wasn't the headliner. But if you ask me, that was a headlining performance.
Yeah.
That was a headlining performance. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say she performed Bigger in Texas for the first time, which I think was really cool.
Yes.
I love that like the dancers were like men. Like I think coming up with like the theme of like, you know, she just has like men as her like background groupies type of thing.
Absolutely.
I really like that.
Absolutely. I'm a groupie too though.
I'm a groupie too.
The point is, I mean, it was phenomenal, and she just keeps getting better and better and better. I'm so happy Spin got a performance.
Yeah, Victoria Monet.
I fucking love that song. Victoria Monet looked amazing. They were amazing up there.
She had Sierra
coming out. Oh my god, like that was just. It was just such a beautiful moment because I can tell she was just fangirling so hard. Yeah. And it was just so crazy. I mean, it's so hard to talk about it and be like unbiased because I love her. But I think objectively, that was just fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it really was fucking amazing.
Fun. She's a fun performer, and I think it looked like she was having a good time too.
She did look like she was having a phenomenal time. I hope that, you know, she'll put the whole like thing out instead of just like clips.
The snippets,
But I feel like this week it might be a little bit better. And so then she might go ahead and do that.
Have you gone to Coachella before?
Never, and I never would.
Yeah.
I hate music festivals.
I get it.
I hate everything about them. And there's no way I'm going to the fucking desert.
The desert.
I would have gone for Beyonce. That would have been the one that I would have sacrificed for. But the horror stories that people are saying, like, come and camp with me, and they're waiting an hour in line to take a shower. It's never that serious. It's never that serious. I would never. I hate camping. I would never do Coachella.
Yeah.
Not my thing. Okay, should we talk about new music?
Yeah.
we truly don't have that much new music, but some of it is just really fun. So the Anxiety music video came out. I have to say, first of all, this is exactly what it's like inside of my head. Just shit happening all the time.
Yeah.
But number one, I thought the video is phenomenal. You know, the video was phenomenal. Like, I mean, I love it when artists do callbacks to like earlier in their career, like her sitting on the bed.
Yeah, I thought that was really nice.
It's so beautiful. One, she is beautiful.
I know.
She is such a performance artist. Like,
yes.
I love the movement in this, you know?
There's a story.
Oh my God, I love it. I love all her intrusive thoughts just coming to life, like falling, intruders coming in, shit catching on fire outside of your underwear.
I didn't know those the girls that were on the couch, those are her twin sisters.
Her twin sisters.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I mean, her mama's genes are incredible because those little girls were so beautiful.
Yeah.
And they remind me of like when in the movie The Shining, they had the two twins.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so that's why I was like, maybe that's the reference that she was making in this. But no. I thought the reference to Gautier, like in the music video, phenomenal. Like, I think everything perfectly captured this song. And this is how you do a fucking music video. Okay?
Honestly, yeah.
This is how you do it.
It felt like, no, honestly, it was cinema. Like, I think just the way, like you said, I like the callback to the original video. I enjoyed that it was like, this is what she feels like her anxiety looks like in her head. Like, it was cool to kind of like get a glimpse into like what her thought process was. Yeah. But again, like all the intentional movement, the dance scene was great. Phenomenal. Like, she looked fantastic.
Fantastic.
It was a 10 all around.
10 out of 10. Okay, let's talk about Overcast Small Talk featuring Samara Sen, one of our freshman lists. What did you think about this?
I like the song. I thought it was cool. It too. I need to download it, but it reminded me again like of like a Shmino type of beat, like something that I would just like listen to when I'm on a chill vibe. But yeah, I like the song.
No, I really, really like this song. I thought her verse was good. And I would definitely I could see myself vibing to it. Like in the car. Like that's the vibe that it gives, you know?
No, exactly.
Just like nice bike riding around in the car kind of music. The sun is shining, you know, it's a good day. You're in a good mood. Like that is exactly what it gives. And I'm starting to get that vibe from a lot of her music. Like I listen to it, it's on my like a nice day for a drive playlist. Like all of the music that I'm listening to from Samara Sen, because I'm just like, damn, it just feels good. You know, it's not too hype, but she's spitting, you know?
Yeah.
Like she has something to say.
She has something to say.
Now let's talk about this fucking Tommy Richmond and Sexy Red song called Acting Up.
She didn't need to be on the song, and I wish that it was somebody else. Like, it could have been, I saw in the comments, they're like, Don Toliver would have slid on this, and I was like, I think Don Toliver would have done a good job. I think what is it, Lotto? I think Lotto could have done a better job.
Oh, okay.
But she did not need to be on the song.
And this is why I'm talking about, like, who is doing this? Like, somebody's working so hard behind the scenes. My thing is, I don't even think as a white person, he should be on these types of songs. He shouldn't be rapping on these kinds of beats, okay? Especially if he's claimed that he isn't a rapper and he doesn't make hip hop music. He just makes music. You know, like, this is something he's actually said.
I haven't heard that.
He's actually said that. So if that's the fucking case, you shouldn't be rapping on this. I thought Sexy Red's verse was fine. You know, I'm like, whatever. She could have done, like, I think Gucci Mane would have been better on this song or whatever. The verse wasn't awful like a lot of her verses have been lately. But this was nothing that I would return to.
I don't know how she got on this song. Like, I really don't.
Somebody's working over fucking time, earning they fucking paycheck with the, like, do it, like, just,
nah.
Like, I don't even know what to say. This Lola Brooke song.
Had to turn it off.
You know what?
Turning
it's
TV
almost worse than I thought it was when we talked about it in the last episode. It's actually worse. Last episode, I said, I'm afraid of what it's going to sound like. And it sounded worse.
It was not good. I don't know what her direction is. I don't know what the vibe they're trying to cultivate for her.
The video was weird.
The video was weird too.
What the fuck is this?
I turned it off like halfway through. I was like, I've seen enough.
Did you realize like the way the song just starts? Like there's no warm up. It just like it's like go.
Yeah.
My thing is, here's what I'm thinking. I wonder if the verses, everything have been on a different beat, would we feel differently about it? Like if we could isolate it from this beat that's way too poppy and this video that's ridiculous, would it be a song that was actually okay?
I don't
because
know.
I was thinking about that.
I don't know. I'd have to listen to it again. My first reaction is no.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I just don't think it was good.
It just wasn't good.
It just wasn't. It wasn't good. And what's going on? Because she's not
talented. Yeah.
it's there. The elements are there. She's beautiful. She's like very present. I saw her perform live once. She was incredible live.
Yeah.
So what's missing? You know what I mean?
I have no idea. But it's not this.
She's been getting a lot of like traction on like TikTok. She's been going viral and even on Twitter. Ken the Man.
Oh yeah,
Ken
because
the Man has really been like having a moment.
Yeah.
That's amazing to see.
No, I'm happy for her.
Because we've been rooting for her for years now.
Yeah, because we're like, yo, somebody needs to get behind her.
Somebody, please.
Yeah.
Please get behind her. Anyway, moving on to the Snake Hips and Deja SB song Pipe Down. Did you hear this one?
Yeah, I think so. This was kind of like the house type of
the house
vibe,
one.
Right? Yeah, I was back into it. I was just like
such a cute, like, it was just like a, I don't know, like how to describe it. Like a perfect, like, day party, summertime music. Like, the vibes were immaculate. And I thought their voice was just perfect for this kind of song. Like, I'm like, how the fuck do we get them in the studio with Kate Trinata or Critch Krieg, which is the producer that Ken the Man had done a couple songs for. Callie's done a couple songs with this person, with that producer. And I think that's the kind of beat that Deja SB needs to be on. Because their voice, perfect for house music. But like as a rapper, like it's just like, this is another one that I added to my Nice Day for a Drive playlist. Because I'm just like, wait a minute.
You're just like bouncing.
Feeling this shit. And Deja is again another one of our freshman lists. You know, people who made our freshman list from this year.
Yeah.
And it's just, I love to see them, you know, people starting to pop and people starting to like listen to all of the girls in like the femmes like music that we were like, hey, you got to look out for this person.
Right.
And it's April and we did that in February and like, look where they are, you know?
Yeah.
We should check in at 6 months and be like, hey, what the girls, what the people,
that's a good idea.
what they doing, you know?
Yeah.
No, I was a fan. I was a fan of the song. I downloaded this one and I also downloaded the Overcast or the Small Talk song. Okay. The Big Boss Vet song, I Look Like.
You didn't like it?
No. It's no. That's not what I was gonna say. This is gonna sound, I don't know why my brain immediately went to this, but do you see how in the song she kind of like combined like the beat, it was like almost like a pop beat, but then she threw like some trap like drums and 808s over the top of it to make it sound like more her and easier for her to rap over. Why couldn't Lola Brooke do that? Why couldn't she do that?
Why couldn't she do that?
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, I could see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, but that was my immediate thought when I heard it. I was like, that's what that beat should have sounded like. What it sounded if you wanted to go for the radio, I think Lola Brooke made this song because she wants to get on the radio.
That is so true. Yeah, it definitely sounded like a radio song. And it didn't match the style of how she raps.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I will say I didn't hate it though. I thought it was fine.
I thought it was good. I
thought it was fine. Yeah.
I thought that, I don't know, I feel like she was throwing some positive affirmations in there. I thought she was
and I feel like, isn't that like what people want to do? Like, isn't that what people like to? I don't listen to the radio that much.
Yeah.
But isn't that like what people want on the radio, especially in the summertime? I feel like somebody on her team is like, let's test out the waters.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get Big Boss Vet on the radio. You know, because she's gone viral several times. You know? And so there's an audience for her music.
Yeah, I think there's an audience. And I thought I enjoyed the song. When I was like listening to it initially, I was just like, huh, like this could like really, I could see this being on repeat.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good song. Let's talk about. I had to add this one, the last one, this Whammy song.
I'm trying to remember this one.
I had to add it because I keep hearing it on TikTok. I keep it sounds exactly like what I thought it would sound like, and I don't mean that in a good way.
Okay.
This is the one where it goes, he wants some coochie out the queen, put some Lulu on her butt, and then Lululemon. You haven't heard that sound? It's been trending.
Hold on. I'm going to listen to it.
Okay.
I think I've heard this. Maybe.
On TikTok?
Maybe, yeah.
That's where I heard it, and people, it was like going viral.
It was so
fucking
stupid.
terrible. It was so stupid. But I could see Sexy Red getting on the song.
This is her lane.
Not because she would sound good on it, but because it's going viral.
Okay.
I could see her doing it because it is going viral.
The song was bad.
It was so fucking dumb. It just wasn't dumb. I hate to be so but it was terrible.
It was bad. Yeah.
Should we get into our main topic?
Yes.
Okay, so today, guys, we have just a really fun one. We chose some of our favorite female rappers, and we're going to create a 5 to maybe 10 track greatest hits album for the artists that we chose. We're just going to go back and forth. I don't know which ones Brianna chose. She doesn't know which ones I chose. However, I could probably guess at least one of the artists that you chose, and I know you can probably guess at least one of the artists that I chose.
Yeah.
And this is going to be like on our Spotify, so you can go and listen to the playlist that we put together of some of our girls' like best hits. So before we get into it, I want to ask, like, what went into your choosing of greatest hits? Like, what is something that makes an artist's greatest hits album? Like, what are the qualifications for you?
Ooh, yeah. I think like one, obviously, like the commercial success of the song.
Okay.
I think two, I mean, for me, when I was doing this list, it was like what went double platinum in my headphones.
Me
really.
too. That was a big one for me.
So I was like,
this is biased, y'all. This is greatest hits to us.
So I was like, there's like the popularity of the song, but then there's like some of them were like just like the popularity that like I think either launched them or has like kept them going. And then some of the songs for me were like, these are the songs that I constantly return to, and like, or was like a big arc for me for that artist.
Yeah.
So that's
what that got you into the artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a big one for me. I agree with what you said, but also like what got me into the artist, what really drew me in, that was kind of like what was a big one. I also didn't just go on their songs. Like, I think some features need to be on the greatest hit. Yeah, because I'm like, I think some features need to be on greatest hits albums just because, like, when you own a fucking song and you make it yours, like, it has to be on your greatest hits album.
Yeah.
And then another thing, I also was thinking about like cultural impact, like what was the song that kind of like really made, like what made the summer, what was everybody listening to, and just like that was a big thing for me too when I was thinking about greatest hits. So do you want to go first or do you want me to go first? We can volley back and forth.
Yeah. Well, okay. Why don't you go first? You tell me your first artist.
Okay, my first
I'll
artist
see if I have the same one.
My first artist was Nicki Minaj.
Okay. I didn't have her.
You didn't? I knew you weren't going to, and that's why I chose her. I knew you. I was like, Brianna's not going to do Nicki.
Yeah.
So here's my 10, and this was hard.
Okay.
This was hard. Here is my 10 track, and honestly, it's 11. I got to be honest.
Okay.
My 10 track greatest hits album for Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Number 1, and this is in no particular order of like, this is the best to the worst. This is how it came to me. Number 1, Itty Bitty Piggy.
Yep.
Duh.
Yep.
Duh. Number 2, Monster. The verse on Monster.
Yep.
Number 3, Super Bass.
Yep.
Maybe not everyone's favorite, but you can't deny it.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't deny it. Number 4, Feeling Myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Feeling Myself. Number 5, My Chick Bad. her verse on that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know people forget about it, but once upon a time, this one, number 6, 5-Star Chick remix.
5-Star Chick remix?
I just had an epiphany. I need to go to Tiffany's.
No, I don't know that one.
You are lying. You've heard this. There's no way.
I've probably heard this song.
I'm like, you have heard this song. You've never heard this?
No, I don't think so.
Brianna, you are joking.
I don't think I've heard this song.
What? With Trina?
No.
And Yo Gotti?
No.
Oh my God. You're joking.
I'm not joking.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need to listen to this song as soon as we hang up. You gotta listen to this song. What? Never.
Nope, never.
This is shocking to me. Okay, anyway. So that's number 6, 5-Star Chick remix. Number 7. And this one was controversial. I considered taking it off. No Flex Zone remix.
Oh, man.
Listen, I just think the verse had the girls. I mean, you couldn't go anywhere.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Anywhere. Number 8, I could not decide between these two. Okay. So number 8 is either Up All Night or Proud of You. I could not choose. But I didn't think that both of them needed to be included. So it's like one of those needs to go on the greatest hits.
Yeah.
Number 9, Bottoms Up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It just had to be. And number 10, Looking Ass.
Yeah. Okay, so the songs that aren't on there, I'm surprised Anaconda didn't make it.
I considered it.
Your Love.
Which is one of my favorites for her, but I considered it. It just, for me, it wouldn't make it over these. Those two.
Okay.
It just wouldn't. And Anaconda, huge.
That was a huge song.
I just didn't think it needed to be on a greatest hits.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to like her rap. Like that for me, it was like rapping and really big cultural impact. And I don't think I need 2 super basses on the song.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was either super bass or Your Love for sure.
Yeah, and I don't think I need Anaconda and super bass or Anaconda and Feeling Myself. Like I think one of those. And then I also tried to include stuff from early in her career, like 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. Like I wanted to like really pay homage to that era that really cemented her. You know, is what Billboard says is the greatest of all time. You know, So that was my first artist.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, I had to do Meg Thee Stallion.
I knew it. And that's why she wasn't one of mine.
Okay. So I think I did this by order of by the albums maybe, but I have Freak Nasty, obviously, Big Ol' Freak. Duh. Obviously. I have Savage. Because obviously the commercial is success. Yeah. Reeler, because I just really loved that album.
1000%.
Cash It. That was
Cash
also
It. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I really like that music video too, and I did too. I think it was just a different time. I
agree.
I have Captain Hook. I put Captain Hook on here.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I really like that song.
That's a great one. But I didn't think you would put it on the greatest hits.
I didn't put anything from, now that I think about it, from Traumazine.
Because you didn't like that shit.
It was, yeah.
You did not like that album. You're the only one
Texas.
still standing on that side. I hope you know.
Listen, there's songs on there, but like, I'll listen to Grateful. And then I listened to Budget or what is it? Gift and a Curse the other day. Yeah. And I wasn't mad at it, but I don't go back to it.
Okay.
Bigger in Texas. I think that's
1000%. That's gonna go down as one of her classics.
And then I had some features. So I had All That with her and Moneybagg Yo.
I didn't even think about that one, but you're absolutely fucking right.
That verse, I love it. I'm running through your house like Winnie, like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my god! Yes.
But then I also had Pop It. I think that's one of my favorite.
It's one of my favorites. Still listen to it To this
and
day.
then I had to, and I feel like I had to put this one too. I put WAP.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
1000%. Like, I think it was the combination of them both that made it as successful as it is.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Absolutely.
Who do you got next?
My next one, you probably can guess. It's Lil' Kim.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do Trina.
You know, I was thinking about that. I considered that. But I wanted to do like a mix of like newer and older artists. So my next one is Lil' Kim. Because like, duh. So obviously Not Tonight had to be number one. Mm-hmm. This is Ladies Night. Like, come on. It's iconic. We named our award after it. Like, Big Mama Thing with her and Jay-Z. Like, I just, every time I think about that verse, I used to be scared of the dick. Now I throw lips to that shit. Handle it like a real bitch. I mean, wow. Just wow.
Mount Rushmore of verses.
Wow. Cause girl.
Say it again.
Say it again, bitch. Say it again. Magic Stick. Because that was just a fucking hit. When I tell you they played that shit on the radio every 5 motherfucking minutes, why did I know? Why did I know what it was? And they was playing that. That had to make, if you ask me, I think that was on the BET Top 10 countdown several weeks running. I saw that video with her and 50 Cent so many motherfucking times. And where else would I see it but BET?
No, exactly.
You know? Crush on You. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh. Duh. The Jump Off. Jump Off had to. She said, how I make a Sprite can disappear in my mouth? Are you kidding me? She said, don't need no help. I got the ill deep throat. Black Barbie dressed in Bulgari. I'm trying to leave in somebody's Ferrari. Like, please don't play with her. Don't play with her.
Yeah.
Don't play with her. Quiet Storm remix. Duh.
Yes, of course.
Duh.
Yes.
Duh. All About the Benjamins.
Okay, yeah.
Because I mean, I just remember that one time when they were honoring Bad Boy for the 1,000th trillionth time at the BET Awards, and she came out to perform her verse, and nobody thought she knew if she was going to be there or not, and the whole crowd went crazy when she performed that shit. And it's such a hit song, such a hit verse. The video's incredible. She's just phenomenal in that. I mean, she just stole the fucking song and ran off with it. Like, incredible. Lighters Up. I included Lighters Up because again, another classic Lil' Kim song, a radio hit. Just incredible. This one you probably obviously can guess. I Can Love You. That is just one of the best Lil' Kim verses I think I've ever heard. One of the best rap verses. One of the best rap song collaborations. One of the best like R&B rap collabs I think in the history of music. If you ask me, like that is a match made in heaven. She said, "In love with you since the days of Juicy." Like, please don't play with Lil' Kim. Like, she was going through it. And then the last one might be a little bit controversial to include. Not controversial like the song, but just people wouldn't think about it. But the Floating on Your Love remix with her, 112, the Isley Brothers. And this one I could totally understand if you haven't heard it. No. Because it was like a remake of an Isley Brothers song. And it was in the 90s. It's not even on streaming services. Like, you have to go to YouTube to watch the video or to SoundCloud to listen to it. This is one of the best Lil' Kim verses that I have ever heard in my life.
Floating, what did you say?
Floating on Your Love. Floating on Your Love. And it's just, I mean, she's just like, she, like, I can't, I could like, let me actually pull up the lyrics so I can like, some of this you can hear so you can see exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your Love remix lyrics. Okay. Pulling up. She says, and Angela Wimbush, I mean, she went off on this song too. Where the fuck is the lyrics? It says, Lil' Kim, you don't know what type of chick this is. Number 1 ballette of the mistresses. Mr. Biggs, you know you gotta keep me jigs. Even though it might mean stealing chips from kids. You know I sail coast to coast, too hot for mink coats. Get C notes every time I deep throats. You're losing it, acting like you new to this. Get true to this, make a shift in my uterus.
Oh my God.
No, but she just went off. Like, I love this song. I wish they would put this on streaming services. No, she went off. So that's my last one. For Lil Kim.
Okay, I like that.
You gotta listen to the song.
I will.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the ones that are interesting that you had left off. Money, Power, and Respect.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it, but I was like, I don't know if I would have, because I would have done Money, Power, Respect or Quiet Storm remix. I don't think I would have done them both. Yeah. And when I was thinking about which one to me was more impactful, it definitely was the Quiet Storm remix.
Okay. Yeah. I got you. There was another one that I was surprised that was not on there. It was one with Biggie. Which one was it? Not Warning. There was another one that I'll have to find that I was surprised he didn't have on there. But okay. I like that. The next person that I did Lotto.
Okay. I knew you were gonna. I was like, I could feel just like the vibe you were going for, because Lotto wasn't one of mine, and I was like, but I know Brianna might. But I considered her.
She's been, I don't know, I've been wanting more and more from her.
Every time.
So
she really is delivering.
Yeah, and I was like, this was fun to put together.
Yeah.
So I did Big Energy because obviously that was like what really took her to the next level.
Yeah.
I put Shout Out to Me because I really think it showed like the raise that she really has like pin. Like she has penmanship.
I agree.
Same thing with Georgia Peach as well.
Yes. That is going to go down as one of her classics.
I agree, 100%. 100%. I have Brokey on there. I have Bitch from the South because that was like one of her most popular ones. Yes. Put It on the Floor.
1,000%.
Sunday Service.
1,000%.
And then I have Procedure.
Really?
As her I love that song.
No, I love the song, but I was shocked that you wouldn't include like one of her like 21 Savage collabs, or like
I thought about it. I was like
collab.
I had thought about it, but I was like, I don't necessarily return to those songs as much. So I was like, I don't know.
I still listen to Wheelie. I still listen to that. That's on my gym playlist. So I still listen to that one.
Yeah, so I was like, if it was anyone, I would have done that one, but I was like, I don't return to it as much. And then I have Boom. Boom
Part 2. Her feature on that was incredible, phenomenal, and it really put Mellow Bucks like on. Like it really put her on. Like, oh, that's like, who is this? Because she went off on that song too.
Right, exactly.
So I was like, oh, let me tune the fuck in now. I'm all the way tuned in, and that's I felt the same way about Anicia. So Lotto's like been doing, we don't give her enough credit.
She's been lifting up
she really has been lifting up other like women specifically, which I think is so interesting that you included so much from Sugar Honey Iced Tea, which is just so telling about how this album is going to go down in her discography.
I
as a
think
classic.
It's going to be a classic. I 100% think it's so well put together.
I agree.
The choices, it shows her range from being able to be, I think, vulnerable to like having the turn up ability. Like it just
and
goes
even the songs
together.
that you didn't like, or even the songs that you don't return to, aren't even that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they're not even that bad. They're just like, I just think there were so many options for singles and songs that could have been hits. You know, like I would have made Shrimp and Grits a hit single. Like that's one of my most played. Shrimp and Grits could have been one. What's the one she did? Blick-Some. I didn't even think she needed Playboy Cardi on that song. If I'm being honest, like he didn't add anything to it. But you know how I feel about him. So, so to me, he never would have been on the song. Yeah. But I think I 1,000% agree with that. I don't think I have any notes. Like, I don't think there's anything that I would have swapped out. I think I agree with all of that.
Yeah.
Like, 100%. I probably would have, if it was me, I probably would have added, like, maybe No Panties or,
Chicken Grease.
You know what I would have put on there? I would have put Muap. Muap with Gucci Mane. I definitely would have included that one, because that was my moment where I was like, oh, I fuck with Lotto.
Okay.
For me, I was like, that is it. Like I'm all in on the Mulatto train. And thank God she changed that fucking name, child. Thank God, because it was hard for me to root for her.
Holding back. It was holding.
It was hard for me to root for her. Okay, my next one. I think it's gonna surprise you.
Okay.
I did Flo Milli.
Oh my God, that's my last one too.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's my last one too.
Damn it! I was hoping you wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay, let me hear. I'll be interested.
Okay.
See what you got.
So, beef flow mix, like
obviously, yeah.
There's no In the Party.
Yep.
Never Lose Me. May I?
Yep.
The Rodeo remix. Her verse on that.
Man.
She said, "You love how I ride it. Hop on the dick. You make me get excited. This pussy off limits for lame niggas. Now come fuck me like you got some pain in you." You never heard that one?
I haven't heard that one.
What?
No.
This is going viral on TikTok like last year or the year before last year. Phenomenal verse. Like I think she made the song. Conceited.
Yep.
That's one. We Not Humping. Easily We Not Humping. Bedtime. I mean, I think that's some of her best rapping ever. Ice Baby. I don't think a lot of people like that one, but I think it just shows her range as a rapper. And then the last one being Never. I just think she slid on that motherfucking song. Like she just talks so much cash shit. Like she said, you bitches hating, you in the nosebleeds. You think you competition? You bitches blow me. Like, please. Talk your shit, Tamika. I know that's right. Talk your shit, girl.
Yo, we had a lot of similarities. I had most of those.
Okay, let me hear it. Yes.
The ones that I that weren't on your list, I had Weak in there.
I was considering that one.
But
Weak. I don't really return to it as much as I did when it first came out. When it first came out, I might have to put that on. No, I haven't heard it in a minute. I haven't listened to it in a minute.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I have Got the Juice from her most recent album. I really like that song.
I don't think I remember that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to listen to that again.
Yeah. And then I have another one that I think it got taken off of YouTube, but it was a freestyle. It was to throw some bees on it.
Oh yes, I remember that one.
I like
when
that
she was
one.
like teasing the rollout, and she was doing all those like flow the whistle and all that.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That was on mine.
That's a good one.
No, I had all the other ones. Beef, May I, In the Party, Never Lose Me, Conceited.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you put Ice Baby though, because I was considering that one.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know. I'm like, is this like, would I put this as a greatest hits album? Like, no, I was debating that one, but we had similar.
You know, I actually lied. I did do an honorable mention. I did do Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh my God.
Do you want me to share?
Yeah, what do you have? What
was yours? I was like, I just can't help myself.
Yeah, what did you have?
Okay, so here's my list. Number 1 is Big Ol' Freak.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Freak Nasty. Number 3, the Savage Remix.
Okay,
Number 4, Reeler. Number 5, Hiss. Number 6, WAP. Number 7, Plan B.
Okay.
Number 8, NDA. Number 9, Ungrateful. Number 10, Cognac Queen. And then I did 11, Cocky as Fuck, because I couldn't not include Cocky as Fuck.
It's
like that is my shit.
You did NDA.
Oh, I love that. So I still listen to NDA. That's also on my gym playlist. Again, my gym playlist is like 90% Megan Thee Stallion, but I love NDA. I love it when she's like, "Hold up, wait, stop, bitch, I really rap. I be quick to check you pussy niggas like a pap." Like, come on. Stop fucking playing with her. Like, what does it mean? Like, she really is her. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking love that song.
Yeah.
I listen to it just on the daily. Like, sometimes you just need that motivation. Like, niggas is playing with me. But don't play with me. Where the real niggas at? It's time to bring real niggas back. What are you talking about? Like, where's all the real niggas at? Just asking the important questions. Nobody is asking these questions.
You know, you're so right. You're so right. I'm gonna have to go back to that one because that's from Traumazine, right?
It's from Traumazine.
Yeah, and I don't go back to that.
See what you're missing out on. See what you're missing out on being a hater.
You're right. No, you're not wrong.
This is a lesson for us both. We've learned something today.
We learned a little something today.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun. I
like that. So guys, again, we're going to put these playlists on a Spotify account. So if you want to go and listen to our like best of like greatest hits albums like that we created, again, completely biased. Because
completely biased.
We don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about our opinions, you know?
Yeah.
So there's that. Should we do music recs?
Yeah. Now I feel like I'm gonna do a rec from Traumazine because
I bullied
you. Yeah. I'm gonna do Scary.
That's a good one.
I like that song.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I would love for her and Rico to collab again. My music rec is actually going to be Floating on Your Love by Lil Kim and the Isley Brothers in 112 and Angela Winbush, I keep forgetting, she's also on that song and she eats on that song. But just because when I was making this, like the whole like list, I was like, damn, I love this song. I love this song. I haven't listened to this song in forever. Like, I think it really like unlocked in me, like, I feel like I listen to a lot of the same music. I get into these ruts and then I'm like, wait, no, girl, like you love so much, and this is one of the songs I really love. But the problem is, and this is the problem with streaming that streaming has created, is this song not on streaming services.
Is it because it's the sample?
Like, I actually have no idea, and I wonder why. It could be, but the Isley Brothers are also on the remix, so I'm like, well, what's the holdup? But I think it's the convenience for me of just using Spotify. Yeah. Like having to go to YouTube. That's why I'm so glad that Megan put those freestyles on Act 2. Because I was so sick of going to YouTube just to watch the freestyles and then go back to my playlist. Because I'm so fucking lazy. It takes like
I get it. I get it. And then there's commercials. Yeah.
I hate it. So that's my music rec. It's Floating on Your Love. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to listen to that one. And you're going to listen to 5-Star Chick. Yeah, I really cannot believe you've never heard that one.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Shocking to me. But you know what? It's okay. Because shit happens, you know, we miss things. Yeah. If you made it all the way to the end of this episode, thank you so much for listening to another episode of Where My Girls At. And happy Easter, happy 420 to those who celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll catch you guys in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, a podcast about Black women in hip hop. Where My Girls At is produced and edited by Mariah Woods and hosted by Mariah Woods and Brianna LaRosliere. Follow us on Twitter at Where My Girls At 2, on Instagram at Where My Girls At _TH, and on TikTok at Where My Girls At Pod. See you next time.